everyone, welcome to another episode of the C.B.Show Show. Today with me I have the CEO of NSquare Boutique. Her name is Winkler Boma. So join me in welcoming her to the C.B.Show Show.
Thank you, Krista. Nice to meet you.
Same here. It's been forever.
I know, right?
Finally we get to have you on the show.
I know. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me around.
Thanks. So I understand that NSquare Boutique, you got the name NSquare from your boys. Is that correct?
Oh, that's right. I have two boys.
What are their names?
Nathan and Neve. Nathan just turned 6 actually on Monday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and Neve is gonna turn 2 in December.
What month? What date?
December 16th.
16. Awesome.
Yeah.
So he's a Sagittarius.
Oh
like me.
yeah.
All right. So when did you start NSquare Boutique and what inspired it?
NSquare Boutique started last year, and I've always been in fashion. I love fashion. I live and I breathe fashion. So I actually wanted to start a business, and my boyfriend at that time said, "You have this Bamileke spirit in you, so I need you to invest it in something that is gonna bring money to you and happiness. Find something that you have passion in." So that's how NSquare Boutique started. So I went to Europe last year when I got my second son to show my mom, like we do traditionally, and I had money in my pocket. And then I thought about the idea he gave me. He did not know I was gonna even start it at that point. So I went to Italy, left my kids with their mom, went to Italy, started buying stuff, and when I came here I just surprised everybody, and that's how I started. And then I named it NSquare because of Nathan and Nivea. Okay,
so do you have an actual store where you sell all your items, or?
For the moment I don't.
Okay.
I only do online, and then I actually use part of the house to showcase the stuff because I'm a full-time student. I have 2 majors, health information management and business management, so I should be done by next year by the grace of God. Full-time business owner, so it's really difficult to own a shop at the moment. Right now I'm just doing online mainly.
Okay, great. And I understand that your designs are actually mostly for men and boys. Is there any reason for that?
Oh yeah, women, we have so many other opportunities to get clothes. For the men it's kind of really difficult for them, so I started with the idea of just having boys and little boys and men, because I wanted to give every man and every little boy out there the opportunity to shine, make something different in the community. And we don't have many designers that offer suits for little boys. That's why.
Okay, great. So can you tell me, what is the one word in fashion that people use a lot that you hate them using because they're probably using it in the wrong context, or it's just not the right word?
It's really difficult. I wanted to say slay queens, but I use it so often that, but anyway, sometimes you can self-condemn yourself to do better. I think slay queens, people overuse it and they don't know how to use it.
So how is the right way to use it?
Because slay queens are becoming something else nowadays. It's just, if you have to slay in the right way. I don't mean you coming out there. There's the way girls do it nowadays. I don't buy it at all. No.
So am I slaying right
now?
yeah,
you definitely slay. Excuse my language. Your boobs are in place. Your butt is covered. Not too much skin out there. It's just perfect.
Awesome. And by the way, she designs this outfit, guys. NSquare Boutique. Check it out. So what's your website? Where can people get some of your designs?
www.nsquareboutique.com. It's NSquareboutique.com.
Awesome. So what is the one accessory that you've had for ages that you find that you have difficulties letting go of? Those ones you're wearing right there?
I've had them for over since 2009.
Nice. And what costume or what design would you never ever wear? Like, what look would you never ever wear?
Being in this fashion world is difficult because you can combine anything anyhow. It's just that you just need to know how to transform the thing or the clothes, Yeah.
So what's the first thing you notice about people when you see them in terms of outfit, makeup, dressing? What's the first thing you notice?
The way they combine their clothes, how they are dressed.
In terms of color or what?
Not necessarily. Your dress needs to, or your clothes need to fit you. You have to know the kind of body structure that you have in order for you to look good. Not even perfect, but for you to look good in your outfit.
Okay, great. And there's a lot of Cameroonian celebrities out there, artists, actors, producers. Among all the ones that you know, who do you think is a fashionista that is always on point?
That is always on point
with their outfit.
With their outfit.
Yeah.
Do you mean like in the music industry or general in the
general Cameroonian entertainment industry?
This one will go to my brother Stan Lion.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's at his game right there at the top. That's like high five for him. He does very well and I like it. And if you want to go into the music industry, I will go with TZ Panchak.
TZ Panchak.
Because he stays natural and keep it 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Not too much. It's good.
What about female? You've named guys.
Female. Of course, A.D. Pikwa. She always, oh my God. Oh Lord, A.D. Pikwa. Oh God, girl. You always nail it on that red carpet. When I sit at home or at work looking at your picture, like, oh yeah, she's a fashionista.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of being a designer?
Transforming lives through my clothes.
How do you transform lives?
Because I get to see the smile on people's face. You know, like it's like a wow. Like it's very emotional at that moment. Like you see how somebody gets from 0 to 100% and like, I just want this one. That's it. Yeah.
Have you had any negative reactions so far? Did you get any customers like, I hate this outfit, I can't wear this? And how did you handle it?
Last year, I had to design a suit for a couple for their wedding in Cameroon. So I ordered the first set. Everything came and it was perfect. Then this guy came back to me and added another groomsman into his group. So I ordered the last person's suit and it was like a no-go. And he had already gone to Cameroon at that time. There was nothing I could do at that moment because it was so close to the wedding. So that wasn't cool at all. I was very pissed.
Okay, so
but at the end of the day, as a designer, you need to, you know, look for a solution. It went out well at the end, and I'm glad they were happy.
So when you say you order them, does it mean you don't actually sew them yourself? You just
at that time I was just ordering them. Right now I design them. I like, you know, I want this in this particular way. But when I started, they'll send me like their catalog and I'll pick from it.
Okay, makes sense. What is your biggest phobia?
My biggest phobia, my dreams.
Okay.
They scare me. They scare me. Oh yeah, they scare me. I was talking to Don Prince the other day, the owner of katikati.com. I said, bro, this thing this way, I don't fear.
Why is that?
Because the way the ideas I have in my head, the thoughts and everything is so he was like, you've gone so far and you need to stand right there, step up, continue with the determination and you will make it. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, my last question before we take a break. If you had the ability to rock the world, what one rule will you implement?
If I had the ability to rock the world, to run the world.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a difficult question. Repeat it again so I can comprehend it very well.
If you had the ability to run the world, what one rule will you implement?
I will make sure that in everything that is going on in the world, there is a female as part of the organization. So a woman who has a position in everything in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. That's very important to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right, guys. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with more. So stay tuned.
Thank you.
Believe in God. God is the key to everything. I just love what I'm doing, and my fans give it back to me. You should love what you're doing, you know. Because if you love something, then you do what has to be done for its culture. Généralement, j'essaie d'être vrai dans mes chansons. Okay. J'essaye de mettre de faire en sorte que le maximum de personnes puissent se reconnaître dans une chanson que j'écris. Okay. Et de manière à ce que ça puisse se propager, parce que plus les gens vont se reconnaître dans une chanson que tu fais, plus elle pourra, tu vois, elle pourra go.
C'est facile de donner une image du comment dire, store, entre guillemets. Tout va bien, mais je vais vous dire une chose. À la fin de la journée, nous sommes tous des êtres humains. Et nous avons nos forces, tout comme nous avons nos faiblesses. Ce n'est pas facile tous les jours. Aucun métier n'est facile. Aucun. Quand j'ai commencé cette carrière, on m'aurait dit que j'aurais trouvé ça aussi difficile aujourd'hui. Je n'aurais pas cru. Je me suis rendu compte de beaucoup de choses aussi en cours de route. On peut pas tout partager.
Thanks to all the guys, all the girls that are following us. I just want to say, you just got one life, YOLO, you understand? And enjoy your life every day. Do everything at the end of the day. You should do everything not to be sad or not to be like regretting, oh, I should have been doing that. You know, work hard, enjoy your life, and you know, family is important.
Yo, what's up, people? My name is Wizboy, Mr. Infinity. Keep watching Crystal VOD Show.
Welcome back, guys. So before the break, we're talking with the CEO of NSquare Boutique, getting to know her. And now we want to talk about something a little bit more sensitive, given everything that is going on in the world right now and a lot of women finding themselves in abusive relationships. I just wanted to have your take as a fashion designer and somebody who inspires women. Like you said before, when you design an outfit, you put a smile on people's faces. So what is your take on the subject?
I would not condone domestic violence. If any woman thinks that he or she is being maltreated, you don't belong in that home, not at all. So I don't support it.
So when you say maltreated, what things would classify under maltreatment?
If you get beaten by your husband, yeah, that's a no-go. I don't think any man should put his hand on a woman. No, please don't do that. If you are listening to me, there are so many ways for you to solve your problem in a home. Beating a wife, it's not the best way to solve the problem. You're gonna scare her and, you know, send her out of the house. That's no solution.
What about the men who say, well, she made me beat her? I mean, it's your fault. You made me angry.
As a man, God has given you the ability to know your boundary. So if you get to that point when that lady is like, you know, what the heck, who do you think you are? If you care, come beat me and stuff like that. Do not do that, please. Get to know your strength. Just pull back and say, you know what, it's not worth it. I'm not going to put my hands on you. So a man should know his boundaries and be able to face that challenges and resist temptation by slapping your wife or beating your wife.
Okay. So for those women that are currently in abusive relationships of any sort, what advice would you give them?
You don't belong there. That's what I'll tell you. You do not belong there. And most of these cases, they begin when, I think, in my opinion, when a woman does not have a foundation for herself. They stick right there with the man, hoping and praying that it's going to get better because they don't want to leave that home and don't have maybe a bread to put on their table for themselves. So you as a woman, create your foundation. I mean, every woman needs a man, but it's not necessarily. Create your foundation in such a way that if you find yourself in any situation with a man, you can handle your business by yourself. So do not let any man put his hands on you because he's putting food on your table for you and your children. No, create your foundation, get yourself something doing should in case for an emergency. That's what I would advise any woman out there.
Well, there are some women who argue with you that it's easier said than done. You know, if you're in that situation, sometimes they are scared to leave. Not necessarily because they don't have food to put on the table, but they are scared that the man can even still come after them after they leave and beat them to death. Or, there could be other reasons why people... So a lot of people are just scared.
A lot of people are scared. I believe you by saying that, you know, sometimes being in a long-term relationship and things like that happening in your relationship, you are scared of pulling back because you're like, oh, I don't want to start a new one. How will I begin to get to know a new person? Is this new guy gonna, you know, treat my kids the way I want. But no, you have to pray. Pray. There's nothing above prayers. And then tell yourself, I'm stronger than this. I can make it. It all starts with determination. You have to love yourself before you can love anybody. By you loving yourself, you need to get out of that situation. I know there will be fears, and it's very difficult. I understand that, but as a woman, you have to be strong. Be strong for yourself and for your kids.
So do you think men can be abused?
Oh yeah, I've seen so many cases where the lady will be like, can't beat me now, can't beat me now, can't beat me. Who do you think you are? Using some kind of words that will trigger the man to just put his hands on you before
I'm talking about the opposite, like the woman abusing the man.
Oh yeah, there are some strong women out there. I've seen a girl holding the boy on the shirt, like giving him a slap. I was like, no sister, you cannot do that. You cannot do that, please. You cannot do that. I've seen it.
So what advice do you give to the men who are in that situation?
As a man, you have to know how to resist. Like I said before, just pull back, keep calm, pull back. Do not slap her back. That's not gonna make the situation better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your inputs and your thoughts, and I really appreciate you being on the show. So before we leave, can you please tell our audience, those of them who want to become fashion designers like yourself, what advice do you have for them?
I will tell you all out there that you have to sit down, talk to the Lord, talk to yourself. You have to know exactly what you want, and you have to know exactly how you want the people to get to know about you. It's something that only you can make happen. So listen to your inner voice, set your goals, be determined, be responsible, and you'll get to your destination.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Crystal.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, leave a comment, follow us on Twitter, like our Facebook fan page, and until next time, this is Crystal saying bye.
Bye-bye. Don't forget to shop at NSquareBoutique.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. All your occasions. We are ready to cover your occasions and transform your lives.
Amen.
Thank you.